Okay, let's see. There we go. So it'll record live right now. We're gonna go live on Periscope, and what I want to do is just I want to back this video up so the recording will stay there. We can talk, and I just want to get out there. Some people may join on. If you do join on live and you have questions, I'll try to look and watch the questions. I want to meet here with John Wayne right now. I want to talk to him exactly about what I do to market. What's the process, how I market online, and how I market on video, and who I learned this formula from. And I want to hear more about him. This is GavinMehl. So go ahead and just share your story about what you're doing, and I want to hear more about it.
All right, great. Well, I'm happy to be here. And geez, yeah, I need help because I really have been relying on the old school way of marketing, and and that's pretty much radio more than anything.
Okay, so your name is John Wayne.
John Wayne, and I'm the owner of Nature's Tech. We produce vitamin supplements on online lightly, but majorly on the radio. So we specialize in natural HGH vitamin supplements. Naturally increases your body's human growth hormone, which makes people younger again, gives them energy and sleep, and then for the bodybuilders, helps them to build muscle a lot easier. So all natural, doctor approved, but we do half-hour infomercials nationwide. I've been doing that since 1998.
Wow.
So
how is the infomercials working out for you? How have they been working out?
It was doing really well at one point where we had we had sometimes 80 phone calls in one half-hour show. Now we're looking at about anywhere from 1 to 6 calls.
Okay, so is that TV or radio?
That's radio.
Natural radio.
Yeah,
okay.
AM and
Right.
FM.
Is that pretty expensive?
It ranges from $100 to $1,000 a spot.
Interesting. Okay, so that's been your focus, and it's worked, but it's slowed down that way.
Yeah, basically, my objective was to basically at least break even at the moment. I mean, at the minimum. So if I spend $1,000, that way I can get the residuals, later on. But now we're going way under par. If we spend $1,000, we're kind of making around like $600. So we're actually, kind of losing money, and we're heading the wrong direction.
Okay. So basically, you've been doing a lot of infomercial marketing, and a lot of it's on radio, and it hasn't been working at this point because as you've seen the trend of the internet, a lot of people are going online. Now, what do you know, or what are you doing right now in the way of online business, online footprint? Tell me about what you have and what it looks like.
Right now, we just have our website, ghrplatinum.com, and it promotes the product. It's just kind of direct sales. We don't really do any investment in any type of marketing, whatsoever, because we haven't had to. We usually advertise in the radio, and then we just direct people to the website, and then they. But the problem is we're not getting those people coming in anymore. So we're spending money and not getting enough return. So it's just a website right now. However, we do have a few internet vendors that do have some like a vitamin store, and they sell our product along with it. Okay. All right.
Thank you so much for hearting the video, guys. So John has a website now. He has a little bit of a retail presence as well, right? But in the way of traffic to the site, how is the traffic? Are there a lot of people coming in and buying from the site?
There is. The funny thing is, and I haven't shared this with you yet, kind of embarrassing, but yeah, we really have not been connected to the search engine. We made a mistake of what a lot of people may have done out there is we actually hired someone overseas that redesigned my site for really cheap, and the problem is it looked great, but it really wasn't connected to the search engines properly. So
is the site set up right now to where if a customer comes on the site, can they buy a product from the site?
They can, yeah. But we have PayPal and
great.
Virtual
so you have the foundations all there. The customer just needs to go in and see it now.
Right.
And is that where you're at?
Yeah. We're getting ready to launch a new website in the next few days, which is finally making the website mobile ready and connecting it all in the back end to all the search engines.
Okay, great. All right, so hey, well, thank you so much for joining live on Periscope. If you're watching this live, I'm going to back this up on catch.me and find it on my Periscope channel here. But I'm going to go through exactly what I've learned in the way of how he can drive traffic to his site. Okay? We'll back this up on the video so that other people can watch in the future and hear John's story. But, sit tight. I mean, if you're a marketer online, this is incredibly valuable. This is probably $10,000 worth of information right here. I could sell if I wanted to. But I'm going to go through some of the basics, okay? Just the most important basic stuff is so stuff you're already going to probably think that you know. And you may be doing some, you may not, but you're going to kick yourself if you're not, okay? So let me just start with the basics and the fundamentals, because that's really what it comes down to. The advanced, tricky, hard, crazy stuff, that's all great. That's bonus, but let's just go to the basics, all right? First basic, do something every day to promote your business, okay? So now we're talking about online part, okay? Now the radio and all that and talking to people, that's all separate. That's the best way. Going in face-to-face, calling people, that's the best way to do business. But we're talking about a bigger scale, okay? We're going online now. So do something every day. So we're going to expose the business every single day to at least 20 people online, all right? As a business owner, you want to do that. How do you do that? Well, first, with your type of product, you want to go after, honestly, you want to use something called the scaling method. 1 to 3 are people that are employees. You're going to find them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. These are people that, probably don't have money to invest or buy in themselves. And they probably don't know too much about business. They don't know, they're probably not the right target. You kind of got to just look at it and take a glance, not the right fit, next person, right? 4 to 6 business owner type. These people have money to spend, they have a budget, they want to improve themselves and their business. 7 to 10s are direct sales people that are affiliate marketers, direct sales, MLM, network marketing type. Those are the movers, shakers, the people that they make quick decisions and they can get. They'll do it if they like it. So you want to first target who you're going after. You want to go after the right people. A lot of people make mistakes of going after the wrong target and they get no results. They're wondering why. Yeah. Well, I'm going after employees. Employees are always going to say no because they don't know about business and they don't have a budget. They're employees. They're working paycheck to paycheck. Right. All right. So that's the first thing. Identify who your target market's going to be. And you're going to just send them a message simply on social media, okay, on text, and you're going to systematically follow up with these people and be persistent. So what I would do is I would hit them up on, what do you use for social media now?
Facebook and Instagram primarily. I have a Twitter account, but it's very good.
Facebook and Instagram is a great start. You hit 20 people up on Facebook and or Instagram a day. I believe on Instagram, if they like you or comment you can hit them up as a message, right? You can message them somehow on Instagram, right?
Instagram, yeah, you can. So you're not just saying just make a post and have 20 people like it, and that counts.
That would be separate. That's something separate.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about basically making a post, interacting with about 20 people through social media or whatever, but at least 20 people a day.
Right. We're actually going directly contacting them, going to their profile and likely saying, hey, I see you're interested in such and such. Let's connect. And then you're going to have to decide what to say at that point.
Okay.
Because you're going to know more about your business or how aggressive you want to be. You want to send them a link? You want to just say hi? How you doing? Really, that's up to you. But you want to interact with 20 a day directly.
And are we talking about a conversation or are we talking about a call to action? Like a sales thing?
It depends. It depends. It's better to kind of build the relationship and the foundation. It really is. Because if you just send a link, it's a little bit too aggressive sometimes. You can go for the shotgun approach. It does work at times. So it really depends. I mean, what your approach is going to be in your style. Some people like the shotgun approach where they just blast out 20 links to people. It depends. You may burn bridges that way. You may get a lot of no responses. Or you could ask them about what they're doing and have them tell you what they're doing and then open the door up. Yeah. That's always a really kind of a softer way.
Okay.
Building the friendship. So that's the first thing you want to do. And it's really being persistent. Just 20 a day. You got 2 ways to do it. Facebook, Instagram. They could be anywhere. They don't have to be here with your product. So they could be anywhere.
Okay.
Number 2. Oh, that's number 2. Okay, number 3. This is key. Everyone who's on the video live, probably if you follow me, listen to 1 hour of personal development audio per day. All right, and you're like, what? This is totally out in left field, but it's not. I study the Master Key System. I didn't bring it with me, but the Master Key System by Charles Handel is the ultimate. It's the top of the top. Think and Grow Rich, Zig Ziglar, See You at the Top. These are my top 3. But something that's that's relevant to your business, it's gonna keep your mindset right. Because when you're doing this type of stuff, your conscious mind's gonna tell you you can't do it. No, they're not gonna buy it. No, you can't. You're gonna hear that from your own mind sometimes. So you have to keep strong, and when the energy's gone, the excitement's gone, at the end of the day, and you're tired, you're exhausted, you have to have something that's going to keep your mind right.
Some inspiration.
Yeah, something train your mind right. And so, otherwise, if you just completely avoid that part, there's going to be times where I can't do this, or I'm going to change, and I'm going to give up, or whatever. It can happen. So it's just very important. Once a day, you're just planting a seed in your mind.
And is this to like an audio on getting more information about your company, or are you talking about maybe self-motivation and marketing kind of?
Well, I would honestly, if I were you, I would just start with these 3: Master Key System, Think and Grow Rich, and Zig Ziglar, See You at the Top.
Okay.
And then if you want to grow from there, and if you have stuff on your company and your business that you find, add that to it. Okay. I can, I'll give this to you, but everyone who's watching in live, the Master Key System, you probably can't see that. Master Key System by Charles Handel is the ultimate top of the top, number 1. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is another one that is the top, my number 2 of all time. Zig Ziglar, See You at the Top. You can find all those on YouTube free. If you want to listen to them on YouTube, they're 100% free.
Okay. Master Key System.
Master Key System, yep. That's the top of the top of all personal development material ever made. It took me I spent $5,000 to find this information. I went through a lot of training. I've been through so much to find the very top, and that's it.
So you can kind of listen to that on your way to work or
that's
or jogging or
it's
something.
A 15-minute listen per chapter per day, Master Key System. Okay. So you're really just listening to one chapter. It's 15 minutes, but then you have to stop for 15 minutes and be silent because it tells you something to do. That's why it's the Master Key is the ultimate all-time ever. Because it actually teaches you how to, it teaches you how to think. Okay. It's very advanced, but it's very simple. So it's almost like a little bit of a shock. All right. So I'm just, so sometimes it's a little bit, but I'm just giving you, that's the top. And it's like, whoa. You first hear it, you're like, wow. It's what's called mental labor. Mental labor is sometimes the hardest labor ever. Because I can go dig a ditch, I can work and lay brick, but when I actually have to think,
right.
Whoa.
That's stuff to do.
Yeah. Right? I have to think. All right.
Work.
It's work. Number 4, write a blog post every single day, 5 days a week. I'm going to show you how to do that now, okay? Write a blog post is number 4. Number 5, do a video once per day. Google YouTube. We're going to show you how to do a YouTube right now on how to basically optimize a YouTube video. I'm going to go through that in a minute. YouTube is huge. YouTube SEO. We've got Google Hangout is amazing. All right, Google Hangout is live like Periscope, but it goes through your YouTube channel. Okay, Daily Motion is another way that you can do videos, uploading a raw file through Daily Motion, Vimeo, and Metacafe. It helps your videos rank. I'll mention that below. So those are your videos. I believe that video marketing is going to be the number one way you're going to drive traffic. Okay. Then share your blog, your video to 20 groups a day on Facebook and LinkedIn. All right, so basically, okay, we're going to get through the sharing it to Instagram and all that too. But in addition to that, you're sharing your blog, you're sharing your Facebook, your video to 20 groups on Facebook. Not just do you know what a group is?
Right.
So join a group that's something similar with people that might be your target market.
Okay.
And you want to just share your blog or video in there once per day. It comes out. Get them out there. Start getting them out there. Okay. And then LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, are you on LinkedIn?
I am actually not on LinkedIn.
Well, I mean, it's something that's going to take time, so I would focus on what you're doing, but you want to add that at some point.
Okay. Add that to the list.
Follow up with 20 people per day via social media, text, or phone. So you've done the 20 the previous day. Maybe it's a week later, a day later. Find out what your follow-up approach is going to be. Remember to try to get back to those people as well. It's important. Either they responded, maybe they didn't respond. Maybe you want to do a second message, maybe a third message to them, and after that, they're off the list. But just remember to try to follow up.
Okay.
some point. You should have like a systematic, I sent a message to so-and-so. And have just a pre-scripted message that you're going to send them. Copy and paste it. So you're not taking too long.
Right.
It's just, hey, how you doing? Just want to check in with you, something like that.
Right.
Something basic. And just see if you can engage a conversation with them.
All right.
You're going to have a lot of people interacting with a lot of during the day. This is going to start driving just free traffic. First of all, this is all free methods. Everything I'm doing is free. There's always, you can, on online marketing, you can always buy stuff and pay. But I say don't go to that level until you master the basics first. Because it's so expensive. And if you lose money on that, it can be very discouraging. And I mean, maybe you've already experienced that. So you're like, wow, I tried this. But so we're just going to go through all the foundation first. And then after this starts working and you're creating revenue with it, boom, go out to the paid stuff too. You follow me?
Yeah.
So so now we're going to go through. Now I recorded a call. We might post this on my channel here for everyone who's on here. I'll see if I can post it on the video. But I did a call. It's this link here. I'll give you this box here. It's just a recorded call with all this training in addition to this video. I've already covered this on a live call, recorded it out there for people that are listening to it. You can go back and listen to it again if you want to reference it.
Okay.
So this is the training below this. All right. Now here's how we build a footprint online.